Oh, nah. Oh, nah. Oh, no. That's crazy. Yo, turn this going on.
We gon' close the casket, thinking he a rapper, we gon' turn him to an actress. I don't ever start shit, but I ain't finna panic. If something don't add up, I just start subtracting. We ain't finna fold, we just keep adapting. I be on that Paulie shit, see, I just be reacting.
What's up, it's your boy Paulie. Welcome back to the channel. You can tell by the title exactly what we're getting into today. Now, you can tell by the title, this is Tom MacDonald, WhiteBoy Sh. Now, originally, this was supposed to drop, I think, at 9 a.m. I woke up super late because I stayed up late last night. And so I woke up like 10:30, almost 11 o'clock. And I'm just like, oh, snap. Tom did say he going to drop something. I went to looking for it, and I couldn't find it. I'm like, oh, snap. So I went on his Instagram looking like, oh, bro said he was going to drop something. And I wanted to check it out as soon as it dropped. But, okay, so right now it's 2 p.m., 2:06 p.m., and it's Friday. I don't know when I'm going to post this. I'm going to try to post this today. And this dropped 2 hours ago. So I don't know what the delay was about or anything like that. But it is what it is. I would have been late to the party anyway. So, that's neither here nor there. Again, this is called WhiteBoy Sh. Yeah, I can see right here. I actually need a screen record. Let me screen record. Screen recording. So I have this all loaded up. This pause right here. I see Tom. He's wearing a wife beater with it says white boy on it. Y'all already know I'm not super tuned in, super tapped into a lot of Tom MacDonald's music. I know he is very what's the word? He's very aggressive. He is very straightforward and things like that. What I love about Tom MacDonald, and I said this before, but if this is the first video you're ever seeing on this channel, please make sure you like the video. You see how I did that? Make sure you like the video. Subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. We are on the road to 10K. But that's not what I was going to say. He is very straightforward. He's very in your face. He doesn't hold any punches. And do I think he can rap? I do. I feel like he is a good rapper. I feel like he's an excellent rapper. Honestly, I don't want to like make it seem like, oh, I think he's a good rapper. Nah, he's an excellent rapper. But that's not what draws me to Tom. What draws me to Tom is his honesty, his openness, his cutthroat, straightforward mentality. Because that's what people need to hear. It's over with for all that, oh, let me just sugarcoat it so I don't hurt anybody's feelings. Don't nobody care about that. So that's what draws me to Tom. It's the message he puts in the music that nobody can say, and they still do it. They try to manipulate and make him seem like he said something he didn't. I'm saying all that to say this is called WhiteBoy Sh. And I was going somewhere specific with that, and I think I might have forgot. But this is called WhiteBoy Sh. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Obviously I don't know what the song is about. I'm going to stop rambling and get to it right now. But what I like is in a few tracks that I've heard, let me say it again. In a few tracks that I've heard or even seen, he takes that name. He takes that, I don't want to say it's a persona, but he takes that name, White Boy, and he uses it in people's face. Because that's what I'm sure he's been called over and over. And people, I mean, I'm not white, so I don't know, but it almost seems like that could be more of a derogatory term because of how it's used. Like, oh, you're just a white boy. Man, white boy, get out of here, man. Like, that's how I can imagine it could be. But then he took that exact same word, just like people that look like me took a specific word and say, yo, this was used negatively. I'm going to spin this joint and I'm going to embrace it. Yo, white boy, how you feeling, man? How you, what's the word? Like, so you take something, and again, I don't know that. I'm just thinking that could be. And I could be wrong. And I'm going to stop rambling. But I do like the fact that he takes it and he embraces that. Because just like we need stuff that we can embrace and hold high, I feel like, for the lack of better words, white people, because white people are not white and black people are not black. We got that down packed. But in this situation, I like that he embraces that. And who knows, this might probably don't got nothing. This song probably don't got nothing to do with me. But that's okay. Because white people need music too that they can, pull up and be bumping this joint too. So let me start talking. This might not have nothing to do with any of that. I don't know. But But yeah, let's get into it. You can also see it's a little bit of like a, y'all said he's from LA. He spent a large amount of time in LA. You could see the LA influence like off rip. This look like you pull up to a block and you gonna see exactly this. I ain't never been to LA, but if I ever pull up to LA, I'm gonna make sure I'm good. I'm gonna check in. I'm gonna do all that kind of stuff. Okay, just play the video. Let's get into it.
WhiteBoy Sh, got it rattling the trombone, boom. Got it blaring out the windows of the whip, vroom, vroom. This that WhiteBoy Sh, this that 911.
Okay.
WhiteBoy Sh, got it rattling the trombone, boom. Got it blaring out the windows of the whip, vroom, vroom. This that WhiteBoy Sh, this that 911. Boom, boom.
They call me the GOAT, I'm just a regular cracker. I ain't getting any blacker. Born in a wife beater with a middle finger, a lit cigarette, and my face tatted. I don't give a damn, won't give a damn, so most of them panic. There's a white boy in this mother who ain't afraid of getting canceled.
Boy, that's me, boy, that's us. We got white boys by the trucks. We got honkies by the hundreds. We got rednecks popping trunks.
I got an attitude like that had when
Okay. So I don't know, in my head, I figured this is what it would be. It's like it's an anthem for sure. Summertime right now. This is an anthem. So if you're not white, you're not going to pull up blasting this. This is very specific for a certain group of people, but that's perfect. But now I hope I don't like regret saying this now because I didn't hear the whole thing 45 seconds in. But I can see why people would look at this. Oh God, I have a lot of hope for us as a whole, but people would look at this and say, "Oh my God, this is what I'm talking about. This is what makes him a whatever." Bro's just saying this is some white boy shit. Like, what? This is white boy. Like, you feel me? But somebody could look at this, see a bunch of white guys. The one guy, he looked like he wasn't white. Couple of people, they ain't all white. I know what I know. This is a couple essays over there. Shout out to y'all. I think that's a good term I can use. I don't know. If not, my bad. I'm not hip. But what was I even saying? Oh yeah, like you could see that. I'm overthinking it. I really should just play it. But you see the American flag in the back. You see a bunch of white guys wearing white beaters. They working out and stuff like that. You automatically like, oh nah, This is something, but it's not. It's not that. I guarantee you that they'll pull up to the barbecue. I can't make this up. I just know what I know because I be around people. And when you're around white people that really are genuine, you don't even get the feeling. You almost want to be like, yo, if you say something that might be classified as quote unquote racist, it's like it's not even racist because y'all cool. You could tell like it's different kinds of people and you read it by the energy. They'll pull up. Well, what's up, man? What y'all getting into? They play basketball, do this, do that, third. So yeah. Let me just play it because, like I said, I'm reading too far into it, but I like this. This is decent for sure. It sucks. I was like, maybe I can play it. I don't. They look at me crazy. I pull up to this. If I pull up somewhere and play this joint, they're gonna be like, "Yo, what is bro doing?" That actually might have negative effects. Now I think about it. They're like, "Oh, what the heck?" I don't know. I'm just chatting now.
We got white boys by the trucks. We got honkies by the hundreds. We got rednecks popping trunks.
I got an attitude like that had when he had a few, like a match in a can of fuel. White boy, but I'm down to get black and blue. If I catch it, it's a rap for you.
White boy shit, got it rattling the trombone, boom. Got it blaring out the windows of the whip, vroom, vroom. This that white boy shit, this that 911, boom, boom.
They call me the one, I'm just a regular cracker, opposite of Marshall Mathers. I got American flags, I'll never be woke, I'm happy offending the masses. I don't feel afraid, won't be ashamed, dog, you know I'm a savage. This white boy don't care, bro, I'm trying to get canceled.
Boy, that's me, boy, that's us. We got white boys by the trucks. We got honkies by the hundreds. We got rednecks popping trunks.
Trying to verbalize it, you ain't ever gonna hurt a giant. Ain't worth the violence, can't burn what I am. You can hide when I finally find you, I'ma turn you into fertilizer.
White boy shit, got it rattling the trombone, boom. Got it blaring out the windows of the whip, vroom, vroom. This that white boy shit, this that 911, boom, boom.
It's that WhiteBoy until I die.
It's that white boy shit. It's that white boy shit.
It's that WhiteBoy until I die.
It's that white boy shit.
This that white boy sh.
White boy sh, got it rattling the trunk, boom, boom. Got it blaring out the windows of the whip, vroom, vroom. This that white boy sh, this that 911, boom, boom.
Okay. Listen. Really clear, clean cut. Is that what I want to say? Clear. This is very clear and clean cut. And you gotta listen. Come on, let's use our discernment because I know how people are. So I'm already foreseeing, certain comments and certain things like that. And we understand that there's a lot of fake comments. So don't get to arguing with bots, y'all. Hangover Gang. We rocking, we rolling. Don't get to arguing with the bots. It's a lot of people. I see it on Facebook, Instagram. I don't have Twitter, YouTube, for sure. You'll see somebody make a crazy, bold, outlandish statement. And you'll have a bunch of, you'll see somebody make a crazy, outlandish statement. And then you'll see 100 comments under that. Two things occur. One, that person that made the initial comment, they'll never respond. But you'll have 100 people in the comments either agreeing or disagreeing with what that outlandish thing is that was said. That's a bot. Before you get to arguing with somebody who does not understand what's going on here, click the profile. If they have on YouTube, you can see all the other comments they made. If they made a bunch of other statements saying the same kind of stuff, a lot of times they're a bot. If you're on Instagram, say he posts a snippet of this and somebody says something crazy in the comments, click the comment section. If only 2 people are following them and they're following 7,500 people, they're a bot. Also, what we have to understand, so-called white people, so-called black people, which are law terms. They're not actual skin colors, but we can't seem to get that. Those are, white is okay, I'm not going to do it. We'll do it another time. Not now. But white people are allowed to be happy that they're white. You got to understand that. Oh, well, they did this, that, and the third. I could go off on a rant about that too, because I could do it, but I'm not going to do it. They're allowed to be just as happy to be white, just like you're happy to be whatever you are. They deserve a track that they can pull up in to the function, blasting. They deserve stuff to where they can work out and have this bump, and they're allowed to be happy in the skin that they're in. We got to remember that. Just because they like being them doesn't mean that they hate you. Maybe I'm the only one in the entire world that understands that. So it is what it is at this point. This is not a track that I want to necessarily run back, because this is not, you know what? We're going to run it back for the vibes. We're going to run it back, because why would I not run it back? Well, this don't have nothing to do with me. This is for the white boys. I'm not going to run it back. That don't make no sense. This John, he talking his talk. He chatting. We got to run it back for the vibe. I would be doing it a disservice if we don't. Yo, shout out to the Hangover Gang. Shout out to the Ladder Gang. Shout out to the Ramble Gang. Yo, I don't know what's next for Tom MacDonald. I know I have other tracks. We got to go back again into the archives from a couple years ago. Y'all said no response. Y'all said, I got the whole thing with, only 13 minutes. Oh, yeah, we definitely got time. I got no response for sure. I got the whole Mac Lethal situation. I got to get situated, because I remembered when somebody had put in the comments when we were talking about something. Everything's jumbling together, and I don't want to forget everything I'm saying. But yeah, when I reacted to I'm sorry, for some reason I thought somebody said that went with the other stuff, this house and all of that. But that was my bad. I misremembered and placed that there. So I ended up reacting to I'm sorry, which was out of place. And it's okay. Things can be out of place. It doesn't have to be perfect. But that activates that whole Mac Lethal situation, which I'm going to be reacting to very, very soon. Like I said, no response has something to do with something. I have my facts in order when the time comes. So just stay tuned for that. I still got to do Clone Rapper. Like I said, that's the first thing I ever knew when I ever heard about Tom MacDonald years ago. It was Clone Rapper. I saw a snippet, I think. Saw a piece of something somewhere. I said, oh, yo, this is fire. Yo, he really chatting. So, yeah. We're going to run it back to the vibes. And that's it. What else? We're going to run it back to the vibes, and we're going to run it back to the vibes again. Then we're going to run it back like 7 more times because why not? That I don't even know what I'm talking about. Let's get into it.
WhiteBoy Sh, got it rattling the trombone, boom. Got it blaring out the windows of the whip, vroom, vroom. This that WhiteBoy Sh, this that 911.
WhiteBoy Sh, got it rattling the trombone, boom. Got it blaring out the windows of the whip, vroom, vroom. This that WhiteBoy Sh, this that 911. Boom, boom.
They call me the GOAT, I'm just a regular cracker. I ain't getting any blacker. Born in a wife beater with a middle finger, a lit cigarette, and my face tatted. I don't give a damn, won't give a damn, so most of them panic. There's a white boy in this mother who ain't afraid of getting canceled.
Boy, that's me, boy, that's us. We got white boys by the trucks. We got honkies by the hundreds. We got rednecks popping trucks.
I got an attitude like Dad had when he had a few, like a match in a can.
Y'all got to think about it. I'm just thinking, for real. What was I going to say? I can see it now. You got 100. You know, I'm not gonna put gangs into it because this is when I say gang, people automatically feel like I'm going with like when I say gang, I mean tribe. So when I say ladder gang, when I say Ramble gang, we talking tribal, we talking about community. So when you hear me say tribe, my bad. When you hear me say gang, replace that for tribe or replace that with community. But I'm going to still say gang because that's literally what gangs are. Even though they've been demonized, they've been all twisted around, and you know, gangs have become something that, you know, is not something to be proud of as a whole. Or I'm sorry, gangs are not something to be proud of in pieces, but as a whole, what they originated as is something to be proud of. So I say all that to say, I could just imagine 100 white boys with 100 Mexicans, with 100 black people, with 100. I don't want to miss nobody. Like 100 of each of these so-called groups that they split us up into, and we just pull up and like we all just rocking and rolling. There is no no malice towards each other. Like we understand, like, nah, this is not something we would naturally do. There's something else at play. Like I could see it now. I could just see the looks on the people's faces that want us to be separated, want us to be fighting and warring with each other. And just imagine, I say 100, but I mean like 100,000 each pull up. And just be like, yo, we together, we rocking, we rolling, we not doing this no more. We understand a common goal. And this little piece of it is just showing me, because it's like, I'm showing you that I'm happy in the skin I'm in, but I don't hear anything. There's no underlying tones of anything extra. You feel me? That could be misconstrued as, oh, yo, he's dissing these people over here. Oh, he's dissing that people. Oh, well, he has no black people in the video, so, you know, it's this, that, and a third. We gotta understand, everything is not for us. Everything is not for us. Just because he's talking about white boy shit, like, that don't have nothing to do with us, but it doesn't mean that, you know, it's a diss to anybody else. Like, again, I'm rambling. I don't know how this is gonna look on camera, but I'm looking like way further into it. Like, once we understand that people can be happy being themselves, and it's not a knock to any other communities, that we can come together within these separate communities and make them one. And maybe I'm doing wishful thinking. It is going to be a whole lot of what is that when you try to fix something? There's going to be some rough patches, of course, because some people just can't get it through their heads that, you know, we don't need to do half the stuff we do. As far as like dissing other people. Okay. I'm not really sure where I'm going, but my ramble is true. My ramble is honest. I'm being honest with my ramble. Long story short, tracks like this just give me hope that the more comfortable people can be within their own skin, the more prideful people can be within themselves. And when other people see that and see that they're not knocking or dissing anybody else to get their point across, he didn't say I'm the most superior one in the entire world. I'm the superior race. He didn't say that. He just said this is white boy shit. Like, this is just a calm, cool, you feel me, unapologetic type of vibe right now. And the actual setup is just like a normal. I think this is. I've seen this on movies like Baby Boy and stuff like that. This is like the typical LA like complex, like apartment complex, I guess. What else? Baby Boy. I'm trying to think, what else is in LA? It was a cop movie with two cops, and that John was based in LA. It was like a POV type of thing. And I remember them going through a complex that looked like this. Training Day was in LA, and there was a complex like this as well. So the vibe of the music video is on point. Bro getting tatted off the side. Other boy, he posted up, you feel me? He got the, what's that, the left leg up. I feel like that means something. In gang culture, I think that might mean something like this, and you got the one leg up. Or maybe he's just cool and he's chilling. Again, we're not saying this is gang vibes or anything, but we also know that gang does mean tribe. So it is what it is. Other boy in the back, like he might have had like sipped one or two, drinks or something, might have been, whatever. So he in the back kind of get himself together. Or maybe it's hot and he's just sitting there. I don't know. Then we got somebody at the top that actually, I think that person up top is a random civilian that may have nothing to do with this, because everybody else is wearing white beaters and he has on like a black beater. So he's probably like legitimately coming out of his house like, oh snap, they're filming. Like, just imagine you're just in your house, like you're about to go like mow your lawn, and you see like Tom MacDonald shooting an entire music video. like what? Okay, let me just play.
If you a white boy, but I'm down to get black and blue. If I catch it, it's a rap for you.
White boy Sh, got it rattling the trunk, boom, boom. Got it blaring out the windows of the whip, from. This that white boy Sh.
Oh no, they're gonna pull with the. I'm tripping. Never mind, y'all.
They call me.
Never mind. That is not a regular law-abiding citizen. No, but they're all law-abiding citizens. You know what I mean. I meant like a civilian that has nothing to do with what they have going on here is what I meant. But yeah, he's a part of it too. So he just decided to wear a black beater, and everybody else wore a white one so he can stand out. And then the other guy has like a Carhartt type of John. I want to get a couple of them for the fall and the winter, like the Carhartt joints, the one-piece Johns, and a couple of Dickie one-piece Johns. So why am I? This is not a fashion show. Paulie, play this John. What are you doing?
White boy Sh, got it rattling the trunk, boom, boom. Got it blaring out the windows of the whip, from. This that white boy Sh, this that 911, boom, boom.
They call me the one, I'm just a regular cracker, opposite of Marshall Mathers. I got American flags, I'll never be woke, I'm happy offending the masses. I don't feel afraid, won't be ashamed, dog, you know I'm a savage. This white boy don't care, bro, I'm trying to get cancer.
Boy, that's me, boy, that's us. We got white boys by the trucks, we got honkies by the hundreds, we got rednecks popping trucks.
Trying to verbalize it, you ain't ever gonna hurt a giant, ain't worth the violence, can't burn what I am. You can hide when I finally find you, I'ma turn you into fertilizer.
White boy Sh, got it rattling the trunk, boom, boom. Got it blaring out the windows of the whip, from. This that white boy Sh, this that 911, boom, boom.
It's that WHITEBOY until I DIE die.
It's that white.
This instrumental is heavy hitting too.
It's that white boy Sh.
It's that WHITEBOY until I DIE die.
It's that white boy Sh.
This that white boy Sh.
White boy Sh, got it rattling the trunk, boom, boom. Got it blaring out the windows of the whip, from. This that white boy Sh, this that 911, boom, boom.
Listen, flow on a beam, instrumental on a beam. Bro is chatting and talking his talk. Again, the more people that can feel comfortable in the skin that they are in, the easier it's going to be on everybody else. Because there's no projecting. There's no like, I can't be myself, so I got to try to be somebody else to fit in. No, bro, it's showing you. Just be you. Be happy with what you got going on. If you white, be happy with that. If you're not white, appreciate the fact that somebody who is white can just be. I feel like I'm reading too much into it, but I think of what this can help with people years from now, 5 to 10 years from now, the more, and this is not like a conscious song, obviously we're listening to it. It's not a conscious song, so I'm not trying to make it seem like it's all preachy, but it's, how can I say? I'm gonna say this, then I'm gonna end it, because like I said, I'm not trying to read too much into it. This track actually makes me really happy, because the more people that listen to this, I feel like they're gonna understand what I'm saying. They're gonna pick up what I'm putting down. I don't know. I don't even know what I was gonna say. I don't know, but yeah, fire track. It's definitely an anthem, summertime banger type of joint. I can't play it though. I can't. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know too many songs where I'm like, oh, I can't play this. It's not that I can't play it, but it's gonna look super out of place. I should do a vlog. That would be crazy. I should do a vlog where I'm like playing this joint loud and like get people's reactions. I think that would be funny. So let me know in the comment section if y'all want me to do that. Y'all know I got a vlog channel where I have like a network where I post a bunch of different stuff over on my main channel. So if you have not subscribed over there, go down into the pinned comment and what was I gonna say? Go down into the pinned comment and click that link and subscribe to my main channel. I have vlogs that drop over there. I have food reviews that drop over there. I have live performance reactions that I do that I drop over there. I actually need to get on that. I haven't done that in a couple weeks. So if there's any live performances from Tom MacDonald that y'all want to see, drop them in the comment section, and then please make sure you subscribe over there so you won't miss those. But yeah, W song, I'm rocking with it. Everybody needs something that they could call their own, and this is just one, and I'm sure he has more, and I'm sure other artists have done it too. It doesn't take away anything from anybody else. Everybody, this is something my brother said, and this might not go, and it might go. He said, everybody can't go everywhere every time. He said it to me when we were young. I remember I think one of our friends was trying to get in a car and there wasn't enough space. And so bro just got left out. We pulled off. I think we was going to the carnival. And that always stuck with me, because it's like, it's no hard feelings, but everybody can't go everywhere every single time. If there's no room for you, we're not going to make room. We're not going to make other people uncomfortable. Everybody just can't go. So to switch it into this, everybody's music is not going to be for everybody every time, but it doesn't mean because I can't play it that I can't hear it and say, oh yeah, that's a banger. Yo, I know, I got white friends that like, they gonna rock with this joint. And if they rock with it, they pull up to the function playing this, I'm not gonna be like, yo, turn that racist stuff off. No, he a white boy, and he playing a song that goes with who he is. Like, think about all the songs that say the N-word. I can imagine if I was white, maybe. I mean, we hear it so often in rap and stuff that, I don't know how white people feel if they keep hearing the N-word, but it's almost like, if you don't want to be offensive to people, you gonna just be like, dang, out of respect, I can't even say that. I gotta bleep myself out on that part. Now, when y'all by yourselves, I don't know, y'all probably be saying, and again, if can't nobody hear you, who cares, honestly. But yeah, so, where was I going? Oh my God, I keep losing my train of thought because I'm just really rambling. I'm trying to take like a 10, 15 minute video, and I'm making that a 30-minute video because I'm rambling. But yeah, I'm basically saying that my brother said everybody can't go. With this, it's the same sort of thing where it's just because it's not it's tailored for a certain group of people. We gotta understand that is okay. That is perfectly fine for that to be a thing. Shout out to Tom MacDonald. Shout out to the Hangover gang. Shout out to the Ladder Gang, and shout out to the Ramble Gang. I don't want to miss nobody. Shout out to everybody that decided to pull up to this video and watch me and listen to me ramble for this long. I also like the fact that even though I tried to make this I tried to like mold this into something, because that's just how my brain works. I always think of like how it can be helpful to somebody somehow. I don't know why I'm doing this. That's actually really crazy. I like that this was more of just a party type joint. You don't have to be super political every time. You don't have to be super conscious every time, you know. And even then, it still subconsciously is doing something to the minds of the people. That's what I was trying to relate earlier. Like, it's subconsciously, because when people can feel more comfortable, and I'm only saying this again because I feel like I couldn't say it the right way earlier. When people feel more comfortable in their own skin, happy being who they are. And I'm not saying white people are not happy. I'm just saying when you have people that can reinforce your self-confidence and being who you are, you then project that self-confidence onto other people. And they're just like, wow, bro really is happy to be who he is. Dang, I'm kind of happy for him. It just rubs off on people. That's what I'm saying. So for all the people that say, oh, don't make music like this, don't say that, don't say this. Nah, the real ones understand, like, nah, they need their stuff too. And if they want to play it at the function, DJ, throw that joint on. You got all the white on. You feel me? Like, that's what it's all about. I don't know. I'm again overthinking it, but why not overthink it? Because this is truly how I feel. I feel like, I don't know. It is what it is. I'm going to end it here. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. Let me know what y'all want me to react to next from this artist and other artists as well. I'm going to have a bunch of artists starting next week. Delaware-based artists. That's where I'm from. If anybody doesn't know, I'm from Delaware. Delaware-based artists. I'm going to be dropping reactions and music reviews too. So please, if you see a random video pop up from an artist that you're like, who the heck is this? Not because they're not, they're up and coming. So you may not know who they are. Click the video, check them out, give your honest feedback on what you think of the music. Try not to bash it, be like, yo, this is trash, this, that, and the third. These are up-and-coming artists that are just now trying to find their sound, trying to make their way. What I've been telling people is if you click on an up-and-coming artist's song, or not song, but their music review, if you don't like the sound, if you do like the sound, perfect, just say, yo, this is fire, I'm rocking with it. But if you don't, give them a tip that could possibly make them, okay, how can I say this? Give them a tip of what they can do to possibly win you over as a supporter. So if you like the vocals, you say, hey, if you ever made a song about, going to the beach or like a summertime vibe, I think I would rock with that because I do like the sound. Or, hey, listen, yo, if you rap like that over an ominous instrumental, yo, I think that would be crazy. So that's what I need your help with. Of course, we're going to still be dropping bangers from other independent, more well-established artists as well. But for me, this platform is a Delaware-based platform. And I got to push out, that's going to sound crazy if I say that. I have to support up-and-coming artists and entertainers from my area. Again, because that's what this platform's for. Okay, Paulie, end it here. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. I love y'all so much. See y'all next time.
They gon' close the casket, thinking he a rapper, we gon' turn him to an actress. I don't ever start shit, but I ain't finna panic. If something don't add up, I just start subtracting. We ain't finna fold, we just keep adapting. I be on that Paulie shit, see, I just be reacting. Couple shots hit him, lay him out in chalk. Shot him in the mouth, that was for the talk. Saying it's my time, got me checking on the clock. Where you get that attitude, I got it from the block. They be talking tough.